I knew something was wrong the moment the waiter's smile froze. He had walked up to our table, table 14, the one Sarah loved because it overlooked the water, and greeted her with a familiarity that instantly clenched my stomach. But it was his next sentence that shattered everything. "Happy birthday again, ma'am. Will the other husband be joining you tonight as well?" My fork slipped from my hand. Sarah's face drained of color so fast I thought she might faint. She forced a laugh that didn't even reach halfway to her eyes. "Oh, you must be confusing me with someone else." But the waiter shook his head, confused. "No, I'm certain. You were here 2 nights ago. Same table. Same time. The gentleman." "That's enough," she snapped, her voice low and sharp. "Please just bring us water." He blinked, startled, nodded, and walked away. I stared at her. She stared at the tablecloth. And just like that, the night I planned to celebrate her turned into the night I finally saw the cracks she'd been hiding for months. "Sarah," I whispered. "Who was he talking about?" She swallowed hard. Her fingers twisted the napkin until it nearly tore. "No one. It's a mix-up. I told you. I've been coming here for lunch with coworkers. Maybe he saw someone else and assumed." "Lunch," I repeated. He said dinner. Same table. Same time. Her eyes flickered. A tiny involuntary flinch. The kind you can't fake. And suddenly I knew. Not the details. Not the how or the why. But the truth. Something was living between us, something she didn't want me to see. My voice cracked. "Are you seeing someone?" She inhaled sharply. "No." But the way she said it, soft, panicked, brittle, felt more like a plea than an answer. I knew the silence that followed would be heavier than any argument we'd ever had. "Please don't do this here," she whispered. "Not on my birthday. I'm not the one who did this." She winced. "It's not what you think." "Then tell me what it is." "I can't, not now." She looked like a woman trying to hold back a dam with shaking hands. "Fine," she said. "I'll tell you the truth. Just don't freak out." I felt my whole body tense. "Tell me." She took a long breath. "I came here last week." "Yes. But I wasn't alone." My throat tightened. "With who?" She hesitated. Looked out at the water. Then back at me. "With Mark." I blinked. "Mark? As in your coworker? The one you said you barely talked to?" She nodded. The world blurred for a moment. "And why," I said slowly, "are you going to dinner alone with another man? Why is he introduced as your husband?" She squeezed her eyes shut. "He's not." It was a joke. A stupid inside joke. The waiter must have overheard. I exhaled through my teeth. "Inside joke? He calls himself your other husband? And you think that's a joke?" "It wasn't like that." "Then tell me what it was like." Her lip quivered. "I don't know anymore." There it was. The sentence that stabbed deeper than any confession. Our food arrived, plates I didn't order, dishes she usually loved. But she didn't touch hers. And I couldn't eat mine. The silence was suffocating. I kept replaying the waiter's words. The other husband. How casually he had said it. How routine it seemed to him. How painfully foreign it felt to me. "I'm not cheating," she finally whispered. "Not physically." "Not physically," I repeated. "So emotionally." She flinched. Looked away. "You're married to me," I said. "But you let another man take you out to dinner. You let people think he's your partner." She whispered, barely audible. "I didn't mean for it to get this far." My chest tightened. "Get how far?" Her eyes filled again. I didn't realize how unhappy I was. Not until someone else noticed me. I felt it like a punch. A deep, visceral, breath-stealing punch. "Noticed you." My voice trembled. "I notice you every damn day, Sarah." She shook her head. "Not the way he did." I leaned back, staring at her like I'd never seen her before. The truth wasn't that she had cheated, at least not yet. The truth was worse. She had been drifting, longing, searching for something she didn't tell me she needed. And she'd found it in someone else. "Why didn't you talk to me?" I asked. My voice was barely a breath. "Because I didn't want to hurt you." "You did." A tear slid down her cheek. "I know," she whispered. "And I'm so sorry." I rubbed my face, trying to breathe past the tightness in my throat. "I would have fought for us," I said. If you had told me. She swallowed hard. I don't know if I want you to. That sentence, it shattered something deep inside me. We left the restaurant quietly. The air outside was cold, sharper than I remembered. She wrapped her arms around herself. I need time, she whispered. To think. To figure out what I want. My voice felt hollow. And what about what I want? She looked at me with guilt that made her eyes shine in the streetlights. I'm sorry, she said again. But sorry wasn't enough. Not for this. Not for the birthday dinner where a waiter revealed a secret I didn't even know I was living with. Not for the way she looked at someone else the way she used to look at me. That night I dropped her home, packed a small bag and walked out before she could ask where I was going. Because she already knew. And so did I. Some betrayals aren't physical. Some betrayals are quieter, deeper and far more devastating. And the worst part? They don't break you all at once. They break you slowly the way she broke me.